What if you, just being you, is exactly what the world needs? Hi, I'm Julie Deanne. And recently I have been working on a puzzle that got me to thinking about some things, right? Like how each and every one of us is enough and is exactly the gift that the world needs just by being who we are. Because we are human beings, not human doings. And what I mean by this is embodying our essence, just being ourselves in life, being authentic, not trying to please anyone, not trying to placate or fit in. And where this leads me back to is the puzzle. It's a 1,000-piece puzzle that I've been working on since probably the beginning of this year. And in the beginning, it took me a while to figure out the borders, right? To get all the little pieces, and there was one little piece, one tiny piece missing. And I knew it had to be missing because I just couldn't quite fit this one side of the border together. But I knew it had to be there. It had to be in the mix. So I just trusted, and I kept finding other pieces and putting the pieces on, and eventually I did find that piece. And I celebrated that day because I found that one little piece that completed the border. And then as time went on, I started building out other pieces, and sometimes I couldn't find a particular piece to continue building out. But I would just take a break or move on to a different area, and eventually, as I've continued, I've always found the piece, right? And there are some times when I have these pieces, and I'll put together an entire section, but I don't know where it's going to go. I don't know where to fit it in yet. So I either set it off to the side, or I'll put it like in the middle of this puzzle somewhere, kind of, well, I know it's about to go about in this area, but I don't know exactly where. And I just trust and wait. And sure enough, as time goes on and I start to put the pieces together, lo and behold, one day I was like, oh, I think this piece goes right here. And sure enough, the one piece that I had already filled out was attached to 5 others. And so when I put it in, all of a sudden it was bam, a whole section. So I wasn't just fitting one piece in, I was fitting like 5 pieces all at once. And I thought, isn't that a wonderful metaphor for life, right? Like how sometimes we don't know how a certain interaction or piece of our life actually fits into the bigger puzzle of our journey until we get to that step, until we get to the time when, oh, that's why that happened, or oh, this incident that I had encountered back in the past, now that helps me to understand something in the future, and I can now navigate through the scenario better, or it can help someone else understand how they can navigate through and maybe overcome obstacles. And this is the beauty of it, understanding that every piece in your life is fitting together to create a beautiful picture, and each piece is essential. No matter how strange or weird or tough it might seem at the time, just know it is contributing to the completion of your work of art, of your puzzle of life. And you never know when that chance encounter or that random circumstance or random meetup with someone might be their opportunity to learn from you. And you were the vessel, you were the funnel of information providing and contributing to their journey. And you'll never know. We may never know how a random comment or smile might affect someone else. Something that we said that someone maybe overheard, or something we posted, it might have just been the right thing at the right time, that the Spirit, the universe, God is speaking through us to them, that helped them make that next step, or have that epiphany, or stop them from taking that move that would have ended things. You just never know. So the one thing that we can always trust in is just by being here, just by being you on this earth, in this universe and alive, you are the gift. And choosing that, choosing to know and believe that, choosing to own the fact that your vibration, your own energy is powerful and is affecting this planet, this earth, this world in more ways than you could ever possibly imagine, that alone should make you smile and should make you understand that you are powerful, a unique creator, and you're here to create your own unique magical puzzle in this life. Be luminous, and thanks for listening.